Rock to it and chisel on that thing.
Yes, we are so happy that you're joining us here today to partake in some very wonderful discussions. My name is Anna. I'm joined here with Jada and Alyssa for the Rock to It podcast. We're going to be going over some pretty incredible and insightful topics today. First, we will begin with intros. I'm going to pass the microphone to my friend Jada.
Hello, my name is Jada. I'm Anna's friend. To introduce myself, my favorite mineral is wolfenite. 1, because it has wolf in the name. And 2, because it's cool. My favorite prehistoric animal is ammonites. Not ammonite, ammonoid. To Alyssa.
Hey there, y'all. So, my favorite mineral is obviously the best mineral to ever exist. Fluorite, or calcium fluoride, CaF2, with a Mohs hardness of 4. I know it's pretty soft, but the hard minerals get overrated, over-exaggerated. Okay.
She quite literally looked it up on Google. It's right there.
That's Wurtzite. That's my second favorite mineral. That's a fun fact about me. Is Wurtzite is my second favorite mineral.
Why?
But fluorite is an octahedron. It can be an octahedron or it can be a cube. Both forms are beautiful, and it is the perfect mineral. And my favorite prehistoric animal is Allosaurus. Allosaurus fragilis. That's my favorite. It's a Jurassic theropod. It has those beautiful eyebrow horns. Can't get any better than that. Amazing jaw movement, amazing apex predator, eating all of the sauropods, stegosaurus, all sorts of things found in the Morrison, among other late Jurassic formations. And here it is to Anna.
Hello, my name is Anna. I'm so happy that you got to meet my friends. To introduce myself, my favorite mineral would either have to be sodalite or barite. Sodalite because it's blue, barite because it's pink. Yeah, very, very cool. My favorite prehistoric animal is probably a Margosaurus cazawi. It's pretty sweet. I like margaritas. I like sauropods. I like sauropods with sails. A Margosaurus is beautiful. I love it very much. Today, we're going to go over some pretty interesting talk points. First off, we're going to go over some...
Continue.
Jada's syncing it up in here. We are going to go over some hot takes. Jada's going to start us off with her hot takes today.
So my hot takes. 1, I hate mint.
Shit take.
I hate mint.
You're gonna be the odd one out on this one because mint is
No,
bomb.
it's literally not.
What kind of toothpaste do you use, Jada? Or do you brush
I
your
use
teeth?
I use mint.
No,
Actually,
that's a
the only
terrible
thing.
example.
That's the only thing. Yeah.
Mint ice cream and mint toothpaste completely different.
No,
Very
they all...
different,
yeah.
but they're still mint flavored.
Yes.
It's important to address how integral mint is in our society.
Yeah.
No, I disagree.
You're a freak.
Now the more important question is: do you like the white mint chocolate chip ice cream or the green mint chocolate chip ice cream?
Green mint.
The white.
Oh.
Green mint stays on top. Green mint stays on top.
I have never heard.
I'm a bit of a white mint fiend.
That's not surprising.
I'm not about all those artificial.
Alyssa would be like, I'm tan. Looks white still.
I'm so tan.
Are we like curse?
Is there nothing? Yes. Yeah, it's called you.
These bitches over here are reverse racists.
So not racist. reverse racist.
Okay.
But yes, I hate mint. My second hot take is I hate skinny jeans. But Anna is literally wearing them right now.
These are not skinny jeans. They're
Yes, they-
straight cut.
No.
You want to see skinny jeans?
No, they're not.
What's your issue
Anna.
with skinny jeans?
No, here.
Weird.
No, these are not skinny jeans. These are straight cut jeans. They have folds in the knees.
Those
Skinny
are the
jeans?
slim fit?
These are straight cut. I have skinny jeans in the closet. I have to lay down to put them on. I have to lay down to put them on.
Want to see them.
Well, you know what? The world does not revolve around you, crazy bitch. the world, it'll keep spinning no matter how many times I put them on and take them off.
You know
Okay.
what's worse than skinny jeans?
Those
Extremely low-rise jeans
Ooh,
from the 2000s.
I don't like low rise either.
I'm not looking to see your stubble, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know
No,
how long ago you
literally.
shaved. Yeah,
Literally. I like mid rise. High rise is good too. Mid rise is the perfect rise.
Mid-rise is ideal.
Yeah.
I love a good mid-rise jean.
Yeah.
Low-rise,
Now, if they were low skinny jeans, you're dead.
that was the thing. That was the
Yeah.
thing for a long time. But I don't like low skinny jeans.
Yeah, you
I don't-
shouldn't.
Yeah, very not fat inclusive.
You mean just inclusive?
All I'm saying is you're not fitting one of my lower legs into a pair of skinny jeans. Maybe my big toe, but maybe not. I wear size 10 and a half men's shoes, so I don't
It's a big
know if they're
foot.
fitting.
That's a big foot.
Outstanding balance, outstanding calves.
Oh, that's
Alyssa,
true. That's very
viewers,
true.
Listeners,
Viewers.
Uh,
Listeners.
Alyssa has remarkable calves.
It's true.
Outstanding
That's true.
calves. Could cut diamonds. Easy peasy, no issue.
But a little off topic. Anna claims that we are the same shoe size. We are 2 sizes off each other.
Really?
I'm a 9 most times. You're like a 7.
I'm 7 most times. I do have a wide foot. I have to buy wide shoes, or I have to try them on to make sure that they can fit my wide ass Neanderthal feet.
But yeah. Now to Alyssa's hot takes.
Alright, y'all. I have a lot of hot takes, but I want to start off with a wild one that I know is going to piss off Anna, and that is that I think honey tastes like grape jelly.
No, the fuck it does not.
Honey is
No.
just bee vomit,
We have
okay, from flowers,
we have
and it's
honey.
weird. Should we do a taste
We
test?
should do a taste test.
Do we have grape jelly?
Okay. Yes,
do.
we do.
Okay, everyone.
Go get
Jada
the
is getting the
recipes.
honey and the grape jelly. We are going to prove that my hot take is facts. Okay. I didn't have honey for a long time because I just didn't really like it. And then the first time I tried it, instantaneously I thought, that tastes like grape jelly. Any person I tell this to does not believe me. And I'm not saying it's exactly the same. It's not a 1-for-1. It just tastes like grape jelly. Like it's similar. Like it has the same flavor palette as grape jelly.
Alyssa also can't picture things in her head. She has this aphantasia business, where she cannot form an image in her head. I recommend to the listeners to Google aphantasia and see if you are also pained with this affliction.
Yeah, you should look up the aphantasia test. Try to picture an apple in your head, and me, myself, cannot see anything. Like, it's just pure blackness, as if my brain is blind, essentially. Versus Anna and Jada can picture an apple almost to real life. Not quite perfect, a little cartoonish maybe, but, life's just not fair.
Man, grape honey, can't see images. It's okay. Sometimes when I get really sleep deprived, I hear voices in my head. So we all got our little things. Melissa, stop laughing at me. I love you. Okay. While Jada is still grabbing the honey and grape jelly, Do you guys want to hear a joke? Yes, Anna, we want to hear a joke. Okay. Two fish are in a tank. One says to the other, I don't know how to drive this thing. Alright. Two army men are in a tank. One says to the other, bloop, 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 bloop.
The door seems like it's open.
Close the damn door.
No, you can hear everything that we're saying. I don't know where your jelly is.
Where's the grape jelly?
It's in the side part of the fridge. Like you open up the door, it's in the side part.
Okay, y'all, we got the honey. Jada's burping it up again.
I'll just cut this part out.
You're actually gonna edit this?
Yeah.
Or just let it rip?
Let
now you have to cut it. I think
let it rip.
The whole aphantasia part. That was uncomfortable. We could have a whole segment about it where we argue.
Okay.
Because then I can talk about how I think you guys are lying, and everyone actually has aphantasia, and y'all are just like psychotic.
Okay.
But anyway, you want to try the honey?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not until Jada gets back. We're all gonna do it together.
Yeah.
Okay, listeners. Jada has returned with the goods. Here we have a Food Club brand Concord grape jelly. I've been using this on my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for work for the past couple weeks now. It is quite delicious. We also have honey from bees. It is in a small saucer. It is very cute. I'm a big fan. In order to avoid biases, we are going to taste the honey first, and then we are going to taste the grape jelly. Jada is going to start us off with her first taste test. She's smelling it, gathering the aromas.
It smells like nothing.
Don't stick your nose in
I
it.
didn't stick my nose in it.
You only got one spoon.
It quite literally tastes like honey. And nothing else.
Alyssa is going to give it a try.
It is 1-for-1 grape jelly. Yeah. Okay, that tastes like grape jelly.
Alright, I am going to give this honey a try.
Literally tastes like grape jelly.
What kind of stroke are you having?
Alright.
Alright, we are going to put the honey aside. Go get one. Alyssa is going to grab our spoon for the grape jelly so that we can do a comparative analysis of the honey to the grape jelly. Alyssa, Jada, and I are all paleontologists, and we love using comparative analysis in order to conduct our work. So this is very important to me. Okay, Alyssa is going to taste the first bite of grape jelly.
Bussin'.
Does it taste like the honey?
Yes.
She's a fucking liar.
Alright, my turn. Literally tastes like nothing.
Now go back to the honey.
No.
The grape jelly tastes
they have the
absolutely
same notes, the same flavor palette. I'm not saying they taste identical. I'm saying they taste similar. Like how chicken and turkey taste similar.
No, they don't. They literally don't.
Or how
nothing else because you're insane.
What else tastes similar?
Nothing. It's like saying pickles and relish taste the same because they're literally the same thing.
Well, they are literally the same thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, this is a certified hot take because
Dude,
it's
try
fucking
it.
crazy.
No, you're literally crazy.
Alright. I'm going to return the food items to the kitchen in order to preserve a clean filming area. Until then, Jada and Alyssa are going to keep the listeners occupied, or we are going to cut this part out.
I could also pause the podcast.
All I'm saying is these bitches are crazy, and that honey tastes like grape jelly.
We're back.
Now that
The
jelly-
final jury for the honey and grape jelly, having a similar taste, the jury has decided that is fucking crazy, and Alyssa needs help.
I will not back down, and I just want you listeners at home, try it. Try some honey, and do it while thinking about grape jelly.
No.
They taste
No.
so similar.
Moving on.
The point,
Moving
Alyssa,
on.
is... I'm going to finish what I'm going to say.
Either way, my next hot take is that I think we need to penalty.
Whoa.
Honey.
Whoa.
Death penalty.
Yep. So I think
What is your rationale for this?
I think the death penalty is good for video if we have video evidence, because modern day we have video evidence. If we have video evidence,
We don't have video evidence of this right now.
No, I'm saying in situations
Yes,
where we
I
have
know.
video evidence of someone committing a murder or committing a rape or some terrible crime, we should just take them out of the population and let that be the end of it. Only in cases where we have video evidence, because I don't want anybody who may be proven later innocent in the future, or if we have DNA evidence, that would work too. But I think we should bring back the death penalty for the worst of the crimes.
What about in the case where someone was forced to do something on video against their will? There you go.
Well,
Whoa.
how often is that going to happen?
I don't know. But what about in the case?
Case by case basis. Of course, we'll still, have a jury. Jury will do the ruling. They'll rule on the punishment, all that good stuff. Fair American system.
Fair American
I should
system.
take that back. Take that back. System.
I think you should stop talking.
But I strongly believe in the death penalty for those who we have 100% evidence against.
Okay. Short guys over tall guys.
No more comments from the peanut gallery here?
No. Not for me.
Do you
Not for
agree
me.
or disagree? Death penalty, yay or nay? They have it in Japan.
Yeah, I knew that. I mean, I don't know. That's a hot
A
take.
Cannibal was also re-released in Japan after he killed a lady, so...
See, I think we just need to kill him.
I am not against, what's the term? Vigilante justice. The Alaskan Avenger, stay on top of things, King. Thank you for your service. It's my last comment on anything related to the justice system.
You still have not answered it.
For the death
yay or
penalty,
nay?
I strongly believe that it should be reserved for very special crimes. The only thing about the death penalty is because it's very hard. My brother,
Yeah.
metal as fuck.
That guy Luigi that killed that healthcare CEO. Heart goes out to you.
Luigi.
Yeah. Thank you, Louie. Thank you, Louie. Yeah. All right.
Okay, I guess we're just doing terrible transitions here. So, think short guys are better than tall guys. Okay. I know most ladies, that are into that, they like the tall gentleman, and I'm not about that. I think it's intimidating, and, it gives them this sense of control just from simply being taller than you. It ain't Gucci gang.
Jada, your thoughts?
No comment.
Jada's a homosexual. A female homosexual. So she doesn't really like the people of the male persuasion. I mean, I've sunk my claws into a tall fellow for the past 6 years. If he were short, I would not care. If he's tall, I do not care. He just happens to have gotten tall, I guess. But it does not matter to me very much. He's still my sweetie baby honey pie, either way. So.
All the short kings, I love you, okay? Come find me. We'll have a good time. All my brethren under 5'9", okay? Come at me. Good time.
That was good. That was good.
Alyssa is very beautiful, extraordinarily gorgeous hair, impeccable skin, impeccable calves, very pretty eyes, very nicely shaped eyebrows, very nice lips. They're rather rosy and plump. I like them. Alyssa has a very kind soul. So short kings, come give your girl a good date, and maybe she'll give you the time of day. Maybe.
True.
You can't listen to a word that Miss Anna says. Okay, she is a raging liar.
Shut the fuck up! You're the one that's talking about grape jelly and honey.
That is facts. And I will die on that hill.
You should die on the hill because it's not true.
Don't get your.
I'll bury you up
too
there.
much.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll be there with the shovel.
Yep. I'll have a funeral.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my last hot take for the moment is that Crocs are the best shoes.
You're wrong.
They're the most versatile.
No.
You can wear them in any situation.
Any
situation. I've seen people wear Crocs hiking. You can wear Crocs swimming as water shoes. You can have them as house shoes instead of slippers. You can have them as your everyday shoes. They give the best support, and they're stylable. You can match them to your personality. I personally have a dinosaur giblet in mine because I'm a paleontology nerd. And I also have a 4-leaf clover because St. Patrick's Day is my favorite holiday.
That's not surprising either.
And I used to find a lot of 4-leaf clovers when I was a child. It's good memories for me.
No, you're wrong. Your Crocs are bright teal.
And
Did you say that you could wear them in any situation, Alyssa?
That's right.
Would you get married?
So why, when I'm looking at your graduation photos and your conference photos, why are you not wearing your Crocs?
I actually wore Crocs to prom.
Bro, no.
That's insane.
Yeah, I have a picture.
No, you didn't.
I have a picture.
No.
You know, I'm not gonna yuck your yum.
You know who will? Me. I will. That's terrible.
Let me show you the picture. Jeez. They're the most versatile. You know,
Support.
I used to wear them to McDonald's when I worked there.
Don't you need like a
There's
grippy
people
shoe?
They sell them filled in so that they count as closed-toed, and with a non-slip bottom. Most comfortable shoes ever.
No.
You know, I happen to disagree. I don't think that there's a shoe that is perfect for every single occasion.
It's Crocs.
What kind of shoe did you wear when I took you rock climbing? Can I see this? It's the same fucking pair.
Prom? Like what? 6 years ago?
It was a college prom.
College prom?
Yeah, like we had a prom night.
Undergrad?
Yeah.
Freshman year?
Senior.
Senior? So that would have been 7 years ago? Because she's 29, remember?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. This concludes Alyssa's hot take. Very hot, scalding hot, burning hot. I melted a little bit.
Yeah.
My hot takes. Okay, my first hot take is that fruit does not belong with chocolate and or a salad that is not specifically fruit salad.
Yeah.
Fruit that is made with chocolate is nasty as fuck. It's like I'm eating dog shit. Okay, it's like I'm eating dog shit right there. Okay?
Fruit and chocolate is an amazing
It
combination.
is, Anna.
Orange chocolate.
No.
You ever get those orange chocolates?
Have you ever had Java cakes?
You ever get those orange chocolates at
Have you
Christmas
ever-
time that you break
No,
open?
I haven't.
That's my favorite candy in the entire
Have you
world.
ever had look up Java cakes right now. Look it up.
Alright.
They're British.
Raspberry and
British-
chocolate? Absolutely amazing
They're
combo.
British-
Strawberries and chocolate?
Jaffa. No, F-A.
I believe that the fruit is way too watery, and that
Jaffa
chocolate...
cakes.
Jaffa cakes. Those look
They're
pretty
a
good.
British snack. Orange and chocolate. Very good.
Yeah.
Orange and chocolate is the worst combination out of everything.
Orange and chocolate, I would kill someone for.
Yeah, for Jaffa cakes.
You need psychiatric help, Alyssa.
A Terry's chocolate
A
orange.
chocolate dipped strawberry.
No!
Yes.
The strawberry is too watery.
Chocolate
the
apples.
Absolutely not.
These things
What
that they
the
do,
heck?
they have
What
at
the-
Christmas. Best candy ever invented.
No. I don't know what that is.
Absolutely not. And fruit certainly does not belong in a savory salad. If I see strawberries and tomatoes paired up
Oh, that's not
ever again in my life, I'm going to strangle someone.
I agree. Strawberries and tomatoes, absolutely horrid. I would never, ever eat those together. But a salad with some walnuts, some strawberries, maybe some feta cheese.
Absolutely
I
not.
would eat
No.
that shit up all day, every day.
No.
Can you imagine that combination churning in your stomach?
Yes.
Disgusting. Disgusting. Disgusting.
I agree.
Yes. So, I'm right.
Ooh, you know what we should do? A middle
They're
ground.
wrong. Middle ground?
Middle ground.
What's the middle ground?
We'll talk about it after.
Okay. My next hot take is that the Beatles are fucking overrated. Strawberry fields forever. Stop moaning in my ear, bro. Go nuts somewhere else, not in the mic. Get out of my ear. You're not special for being an upper middle class white man and then being like, I'm a hippie. What do you mean? Monkey, finger, toe jam, football, alligator. Come together right now. Yeah. You know what?
Go on.
Go horny posts somewhere else. Go to 4chan. Not on a record. Like, please. Get out of my ear. And then Jada's like, oh my gosh. I really need to play my Beatles playlist when Anna's in the car. And don't even get me started on John fucking Lennon. I'm glad his ass got shot. I am so happy.
That's real. That's
You know,
real.
there was a hero with a copy of Catcher in the Rye, and he and his snub-nosed revolver, and he taught the world a lesson. He taught the world a lesson to don't be a hypocrite and a liar. Don't mistreat your son. Even if your wife is a little fucking crazy, be a better person. John Lennon screamed in his son's ear so loud that it caused damage to his son. And that is fucking evil. And I have told, Jada and Alyssa both, right? I don't really believe in an afterlife, but just in case the Egyptians had it right, I will be buried with a snub-nosed revolver to hunt that bitch down. And, he's thinking down there, oh, it's toasty, I've had the worst of it, I'm used to it now. But then I arrive, and he is not left to rest. Yes, so that is just a...
Wait, I didn't mean to.
Copyright.
How do I do this?
I don't have Spotify Premium.
Oh, of course you don't.
Sorry, I invest all my money into a Roth IRA. It says Spotify.
You can take $6 out of your $15,000 Roth IRA every month to pay a fucking student
I'm
Spotify.
29. I need that Roth IRA to be bigger. I don't have YouTube Premium either.
How do you take with volume? Oh.
Another hot take. Nickelback, not all that bad. I used to be a Nickelback hater. Not so much. Get that shit out of my ear before I bust your cap open, bro.
Copyright. We're gonna get taken down. Strike.
Yeah. You never heard that song?
Speaking of Jada's very interesting taste, some may refer to her as a crazy bitch.
Never mind.
So, Jada, will you please recount us of how you gained this title? If you don't, I will.
You say it better.
Okay. Jada, Alyssa, and I are all doing an internship for the summer, in the summer of 2025, this beautiful hot season of the year. And for this internship, we all reside in a single house under one roof. There are 10 of us, 4 of which are ladies. Jada and I arrived on the same day. She arrived earlier in the evening, and I arrived later that night at 11:30 p.m. She's not going to tell me I arrived a day late. I did not. A fellow intern arrives the day after, and that evening we are talking, having a good time. It's maybe about 8 p.m., and Jada begins to brew a cup of coffee. And our fellow intern asks, "Are you brewing coffee right now?" And Jada says, "Yes, I am." And then our fellow intern says, "You crazy bitch." And therefore, Jada has been coined our girly pop crazy bitch. Our crazy bitch. Speaking of crazy, pronunciations in paleontology. So, this has also been a very hot debate in our current household. And to introduce the topic, I'm going to pass the mic off to Alyssa and Jada.
Alright there. So there are a lot of different sauropod dinosaurs, but a very common one and one we find in the Morrison Formation is known as Diplodocus, as the Americans would say.
Mm-hmm.
It's Diplodocus.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say it differently.
Some people.
And that's okay, but the correct American pronunciation of the word is Diplodocus.
I think with a Linnaean nomenclature, our Linnaean naming system, we need to consider the Latin roots of our names. Because I would consider it to be a Diplodocus, as properly pronounced in the Latin pathway.
We're asking Dr. Google here for their opinion.
If y'all didn't catch that, we did the press play and then it just made a Diplodocus sound.
Diplodocus.
Ooh. But that's stupid Google. Do you trust everything you look up on the internet?
Yeah.
Ooh, the British pronunciation. Oh.
Diplodocus.
Oh.
Literally the same thing.
Let's hear that slowed down a little bit.
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus.
And back to American.
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus.
When conversing with other sauropod researchers, aside from myself, I have come to find that many of them refer to Diplodocus as that, not Diplodocus. Diplodocids or Diplodocus. Another.
Either way, you're all diplodoofuses.
Yeah. True.
You know who's a Diplodoofus? Your mother. Yeah. Another item for debate in terms of pronunciation is polycotylid. Polycotylids are short-necked plesiosaurs, and they are one of our first examples of viviparity or live birth in plesiosaur dinosaurs. Would you guys care to pronounce polycotylid for me?
Wait, how other... Hold on.
I don't even know
Neither.
Some other people say polycotylid. And I think that that's a garbage
Well, I don't even pronounce it
method.
ever.
I don't really talk about plesiosaurs much in my day-to-day life. So,
Yeah, real. I don't either.
looking at this word for the first time, I would say polycotylidae.
It's polycotyledon.
Why are you ending with a D? Well, okay, never mind. Just reading what I'm saying. Cotylid.
Yeah,
It's polycotylid.
polycotylid.
Cotylid.
Polycotylid.
I'm fine with that.
Whatever. I don't.
I
Yeah.
don't know where you're getting that hard A sound in there.
Polycotylid? Polycotylid.
You were literally about to say polycotylid.
Polycotylid. It's not a polycotylid. Polycotylid. Or do you want to ask my old
No, I don't.
research advisor, who is a plesiosaur expert? No? I didn't think
You know
so,
why?
actually.
You know why?
Why?
I
Why?
don't care.
Polycotylid. Polycotylid.
Polycotylid.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can we pause this?
We need to focus.
So we're taking a very short break because Anna had to poop so bad. She's quite literally. She left our bathroom to go to a closed door bathroom because she had to take a massive dump. And we will resume when she comes back in probably 20 minutes because she's gonna be sitting there for a while on her phone probably. So the next voice you hear will be Anna, and we will ask her for a review on her poop.
Do you guys want to hear a joke? What is a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
You would think it's R, but it's really the C. Okay, well, Alyssa, Jade, and I have all gone over the talking points for today's podcast. We really strongly appreciate you joining us for our first Rock to a podcast episode. We will likely discuss more geologically and paleontologically relevant material in the future. Keep an eye out for those horseshoe crab ovaries. A very interesting development. But we just wanted to do something much more lighthearted and silly for our pilot episode. Please join us next week for our second episode, where we will go over horseshoe crab ovaries and perhaps some other very fun and enticing topics as well. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our videos, and go ahead and press that notification button. Goodbye.
Bye.
Rock Tua and chisel on that thing.